So, Zenless Zero, Zenless Zone Zero gameplay. I was interested in that game for a while. I seen it at what was it? Summer Game Fest. It was it made its first, I guess, you know, they showed themselves for the first time, right? It came out to the show. MyoRU also came out with the Honkai Railroad or something like that. I'm not the best with names because there are so many games coming out. It's kind of hard to oversee all these since Genshin gets its new update and all, and then have your Zenless Zone Zero gameplay and plenty other stuff they have coming out for them. And yeah, Zenless Zone Zero. I've been looking into it. A glance here and there. Maybe it's gonna be good. Maybe it's gonna be bad. But to be honest, from the looks of it, it looks really good. Um, I'm gonna talk over it, right? See what the gameplay is gonna be about, and yeah, I can probably hopefully see some good things that we might check out in the future when it comes over to the well, it's probably out, not really out, more like when maybe there's an open beta or something like that, right? But yeah, let's look at some things and hopefully things might be the best of what we can have, right? Because usually, these type of games are, what MiHoYo does is usually um pretty good. As much as people talk shit about Genshin, I mean, come on, gotta put some respect on them because they've been creating some good things. All right, let's look into this gameplay and see what else there might be. All right, they definitely had that. Since Honkai Impact 3rd is definitely one of those, right? The gameplay is probably based on that a little bit, or more like evolved form. That definitely has some impact on that one. And also, we see some definitely seeing some I guess slide and switch in characters with skills. I switch in skills and all. Oh yeah, I will. I gotta look at that. Yeah, I mean that's Ubisoft. But then we were going into that one. But yeah, this game, Zenless Zone Zero, is, how should I put it? It looks pretty sick, right? Like, characters look amazing. I'll put my girl a bit down here. Right, let's put her here. But at the same time, it has, I don't know what it reminds me of. It has a comic graphic to it. I don't know, I mean, so far it looks okay, right? It's like, I don't know who I would compare it to. I mean, it definitely has, the feel of Honkai Impact to it, right? It's definitely artistically really top quality. Voice acting, character so far looks everything really good. But it reminds me a lot of the, I don't know why, but it reminds me a little of Kingdom Hearts. Or more like the aesthetic, right? The aesthetic look with the gauges being, well, look more like green, right? Of course, that's because the art style requires it, and also the theme of the game is more, I guess, more wacky. The art and the models and everything looks really good. But as we also know, it's a MiHoYo game, and as you know, you need definitely multiple characters to upgrade one character to make them at least strong and useful. Because that's one of the worst aspects of a gacha game, when you need like multiple copies to upgrade the character, to upgrade their skill, to make them useful. I mean, they definitely look really good. They look really good. I mean, to be honest, yeah. But at the same time, you know, it's a gacha game, and MyoRU is, you know, they love to make money. Okay, they love to bloat the games with. Yeah, you like this character? Yeah, here you go. But to make him actually useful, you have to play him like 2 more times or 3 more times. And if you have to be free to play, you have to probably be hardcore grinding all day, every day, right? So it might be good in the short term, but who's gonna say in the long term the game is gonna, you know, hold up completely? Because it is. I think it's a big problem in. I think in these MyoRU games that in the beginning you will enjoy it, right? It's a honeymoon phase. You will enjoy it for what it is, right? And then more and more content is up, you know, gets introduced to the game. And the ranking system is one thing that definitely will be a big part of how MyoRU does things, right? Like rankings and all. In Honkai Impact at least, right? Put in a lot of ranking stuff in there. When I was playing, maybe it's a difference now. But maybe like speed running and towers and whatever they have, right? They clear this and that in this amount of time. Which is normal, right? That they will go the route of the more you pull, the better the character gets, the easier it is to clear. But if you have to upgrade characters, or more like pull more character, or pull more copies of character to make them useful, I think that's generally pretty telling of how the game's going to be in the future. Unless they, you know, change the approach on the game. I mean, so far it looks cool and good, but I don't know how it's gonna be in the long run, right? Like, it could be fun in, like, let's say the first 20-ish hours. But long term, I don't know. It's probably another, you know, problem like all the other action RPGs that they're out there, right? It's like, you enjoy it in the first few hours, but then who knows if you're gonna be enjoying it? Like, if you already see, right? It's like a lot of shield enemies that you have a certain character for, you know, to make more damage. Like you're seeing, you know, the blade character, the one with the katana. And then we have a melee one who did more damage to one enemy type. So maybe it's like the system of blunt weapon towards, you know, slash weapons. But so far, it looks okay. I have to see if it's good in terms of story. Maybe you have a wacky story with, because I know that, you know, MyoRU has always the, most of the time, the, you could say, the happy-go-lucky approach in the story games. So maybe this will have the same feel to it than the other games have. But it's definitely a different art style and different change compared to the other games because, well, it looks definitely cartoony with all the wacky gauges and more smoothed out art style instead of more rough edge drawings of characters, right? More the sharpness of the art. But yeah, we'll have to see what that might be. Okay, I want to, you know, move a bit forward. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is another different character. Definitely a lot of different characters. Also, from what I've seen, it is on the PC. So it could be that it will have a PC client. So I mean, they're definitely waifus, I think. I think they will definitely have some a lot of waifus. Yeah. I mean, there were some characters that were really cool. We might look into that one, but there are definitely, I think, a lot of characters in this. It's like many different kinds of characters. But I think this game is based probably around not only one, I guess, character type, right? Like you did in Honka Impact 3rd. Maybe they go to the route of Wacky, of maybe bringing some, I guess, beers. As you can see, the beer who's wielding a whole, what do I call it? I forgot the name of it. I guess a whole structure of a pillar? Yeah, I guess using a pillar. So this apparently, yeah, this is probably overall, so menus now. I think there's one, right? I mean, the move and the animation is yeah. I mean, this character right there with the katana was probably my favorite. I guess here's the cat. Of course we gotta get in there. Oh, a red-hearted girl. Definitely gotta be in there. The beer. It looks like a demon character. So we have all kinds of variety of characters, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty sick what they might be, right? So yeah, gonna be interesting. They're also leveling. Also, it has the normal stamina system as well, right? You can see at the top. Stamina, gold, and then you have probably normal currency, right? That you can pull on. A beer, I guess. A bear. Yeah, this is probably my favorite character from this game. Because I love katanas, I love this type of girls, alright? Come on, man. I mean, who doesn't enjoy fox girls with the katanas and, you know? I guess it's a maid. It could be okay, but not really. You know, this game has style. That's what I appreciate. It has style. It has a lot of movement, animation on. It's smooth. I think this might be another hit for them. I have a feeling it might be another hit for them. Because, you know... Okay, this character will definitely get its value. I mean, let's be real. It will definitely get its value. I mean, Gunner. You see, I love a different variety of characters, but sometimes, like, could be a bit too much. Okay, we got a big titty girl. Of course, man. It definitely has style, man. It has definitely has style. It has also the street look to him, which I really enjoy. It's pretty street, you know. It's pretty grounded in a way. I haven't seen anything, you know, outer worldish thing, like by the standards of our other worlds in terms of anime, right? Like going to space or magic. This is more grounded. And this, that's all the other games they have, right? They have an overworld. So, from the looks of it, the overworld looks pretty good. It looks pretty detailed and all. And their own, I guess, made-up world. Drive tuning, whatever that is. Maybe something you can level up your character with? Of course, something you can level up your character. More like, you know, maybe just start directly upgrading your character or weapons or whatever they have. Hopefully, this game will not have any kind of, you know, weapon gacha, so just give me the character and then start playing the game. Because bloating the game with unnecessarily, you know, you could say, I guess, I guess you could say craft essence from FGO, or weapons that you have to roll for to get to make the characters useful. It's kind of horrible, right? Kind of bad also, because you have to keep in mind that the game will stay relevant, right? So this is where you enter the zones, like the levels. I really hope that they will not rely on, as I talked about, I'm always concerned about games adding, you know, characters in, but you have to pull them like 50 times to make them useful. I hope it's not the same, you know, same in this game, but as we know, it's MyoRU, and they're gonna be 100% going all in with, you know, we pull more characters. The stronger it gets, the easier the content gets, but if you don't have more than, let's say, 1 star in them, they're gonna be worthless. But hey, if it comes out, I definitely want to check it out and see. Hopefully, you know, we will have something that we can actually have in our hands to check it out. It definitely has style. They're gonna tell you know, it has style. It's good and everything. Like, it is good. It's definitely a different take on anime universe type games, right? It's like more grounded. It also is in a sense that it reminds me a little bit of the game that we played before. That is Akiba Strip, like more street level, I guess street level levels, right? More like everything is more. It's kind of hard to describe it. Like keeping it more, you know, not over the top, but still keep it grounded. That you can still kind of relate a little bit. It's like more like a fresh new air. New fresh of air, fresh new air, something like that. But it's definitely more interesting than the same old, you know, anime style, open world, a fantasy world, magic systems, this and that. Which I definitely appreciate, you know, seeing here, having it this way. Alright. Well, look at the animation, everything looks okay. The menu and everything looks really good. A lot of different currency, huh? I have to look, I have to dig deeper, you know, I have to look into everything to see if there's, you know, something worth our time that we have to check out, right? Because let's be real, I love me some good games. And maybe, you know, I get proved wrong type of games, because, well, a lot of games that might be the same and might not make the cut. Alright. Alright, I would say that's that, right? Alright, well, I mean, it looks good. That's all I have to say, man. For now, yeah. We have to see if we get some more news, more gameplay, that we can check it out on hand. That'll be pretty sick, but hey, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.